Time to end this little game.
Watch it!
Let's see what's Just give up! Take your stop! Let's see what you've got. Not your best, huh? Sure, I'm down! It belongs to the Nords! You think you can take me? Try and fight back! It's nothing! Race your own kind! No! A woman as fair as an evening, springtime in old Stroh's. Is someone there?
You'll need to do better. The best you can do.
What was time to end this little game? So I can take your stuff.
You're pathetic.
You're a fool to fight me.
That's the best you can do. You're
Skyrim alive!
You'll be so much easier to rob with.
Raid a cinder while you can. Watch it there. Watch it there, brother. No! You dare fight a Dunmer? It's nothing!
Now you'll pay.
You call yourself a Norn? That's the best you can do.
Watch it there, brother.
Disgrace to your own kind. I'll skin you alive. That's it? That's all you've got?
Prepared to die.
Call yourself a Nord? I'll show you what a... I'll show you what a real can do.
Are you prepared to
No! Hand on my wall! No one bests an orc. Sure, give up while you still can.
Yeah, the difficulty's great.
You're a fool!
You'll be so much easier
Right in the
to rob
face.
when you're dead.
Die already so I can take your stuff!
I'll show you what a real...
That's all you
Call yourself a Nord? Son of a...
You're pathetic!
Watch it there, brother. What you gonna do? Huh?
Damn
what
you!
you gonna do?
Skin you alive.
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
That guy in the steel armor and the one with the hammer are really high level.
I cannot rest.
God damn you! Let's see what you've got.
Are you prepared to die?
You're pathetic!
By Ismir, your faith? That... A challenge.
I'll show you what a real... You're a fool to fight.
You think you stand a chance?
Now ain't this a surprise? God damn you! Help! Over here! Over here! That's the last of them. What was that?
Yes?
Victory's yours, I submit!
You could have just asked. You're a disgrace to your own kind. You picked your I've had enough of you. Victory or sorrow! sign of it.
That's the last of it.
Yeah, that's usually how I like to play too. I just haven't gotten any magic yet.
You're mine.
That it? That your man? Watch it there, brother.
You won't get the best of me!
I need me some skooma. Important stuff. Just one last time.
Huh? That the best you can do?
Talks to me like that again. Get him while he's sleeping. Ooh, poisonous meat. See how he likes that.
Yeah, with the encounter zones being open like they are, you really have to pick and choose your battles, level up before you can do any major quests.
Oh, another span in that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself up. Retire. Day, get myself an island. lying. Little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one cross accepted from me. Mead. Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey.
These new tomatoes forts textures look pretty good. I was waiting for some kind of
someone there?
Reasonably sized fort retexture.
Split your belly!
Die, damn you!
Also using quality cube maps now.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
Good to see you again, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your pockets now. That's the real art. No rough stuff. Just take it and go. Huh. Don't sound like much fun, though. Go to college, Darcy. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Is someone there?
What was that?
Where are you?
I submit!
Find something here. You'll pay for that! At it! At your best!
Did frown and bid the elf goodbye. But none could know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die.
What was that?
Is there?
Time to end this stupid game.
Tell you what, you start sure have mercy.
Pathetic!
Asura curse you! Can't wait to count out your coins. No!
Right now I'm in scaled armor.
Is someone there?
Shit.
What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do?
We are routed! Fall back! Enough of this! Asura curse you!
Going to enjoy.
Sure! Have mercy on you!
You think you stand a chance?
Take me? I'll carve you into
Be careful. Thank you for your help. Did you see my family inside? Hopefully they made it to safety before the attack. I'll begin the search after a quick restock. Anyway, here is your reward. Thanks again.
Get him while he's sleeping. Ooh, this is neat.
someone there?
Ha! Found you!
You time to get lost, friend.
Over here! It's nothing! You think you can take me? Call yourself a Nord? Ah! You're dead! Dead!
What you want? Huh?
Appreciate it.
Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me. They never wait.
I'll end your miserable life!
Watch it there, brother.
True Nords never back down!
Go, nothing. Back.
Yeah, why not?
Not the best you can do.
I'll kill you if I have to.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. With a master of magic at your side, you'll have nothing to fear. You lead, I'll follow.
picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
desperate men. They have nothing to lose. Fight like them.
Welcome in.
Come on in. Let me know if you need
What
anything.
was that?
Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Getting out what you want, huh?
This is an ode to Skyrim's...
Bar fight.
Spare me, please.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We bring to our
You're that visitor been poking around.
Could be anyone.
For the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric. The killer of kings on the day of your...
The three bears down. The orc did frown and bid the elf goodbye. For none can know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die. Kill him. He talks to me like that again. What was he thinking? Thought never saw me pull that ace out of my boot. I'm gonna start keeping a knife in my boot till I can get disarmed.
don't get too far ahead.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. I expected no less of you, and once again, you have not disappointed. There's always some sort of trouble in the Reach, but a local warlord has raised the stakes. We have to handle the situation. It's a problem with the Forsworn. Unpredictable, unknowable, and dangerous. Be careful. I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done. Mm-hmm.
That's power. Bet they got that secret magic that can turn wood to gold. So I can turn wood to gold.
What's up, man?
Rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up. Stormcloaks.
Retire someday. Give myself
Just getting in the time before I have to go to bed for work. Very modded, yes. This has about 330 mods on it.
Got something for just about everybody in here. You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Duke.
I keep forgetting. I gotta switch to my hood.
Back.
Because you get a speech credit
Everything's for sale,
bonus
my friend. Everything.
if you're not wearing a
If I
helmet.
had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I play Nord. Sometimes I play Breton, but it's usually Nord. That's the idea, Slime. Vanilla enhanced. Try to make it just much better as if it was made more recently. Without changing too much. No, I don't play Stormcloak. I go Imperial. I've done the Stormcloak once or twice, but typically I go with the Legion. That's an interesting choice.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Yeah, I'm a Bulgur fan. Nords are very mean to the Argonians. They don't even let them in the city. If you go to Windhelm, they're not allowed in. They're very racist against Argonians.
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself akin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh.
I really need to increase magic potion so I can learn some spells.
Keeping a knife in my
I don't have enough magicka.
Getting disarmed. What was he thinking?
I don't play as a female very often. I usually play as myself. That's me. Yeah, I don't know much about the Empire authorizing. By authorize, you're probably referring to the Empire simply allowing Morrowind to practice their own culture and laws, which includes their legal state of slavery. It was basically, it's not them saying we agree with you having slaves, it's them saying we're not going to go to war with you over stopping you from having your Argonian slaves.
Where do you want to go?
And that's just business. So am I going? I need to go.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever. Ever been to Markarth?
Yeah, things aren't always as simple as just do what you want, you know? It's like the white gold concordat. It's not ideal, but what are we gonna do? Continue just fighting until every last soldier's dead? Sure, losing the ability to worship Talos for the Nords sucks for them. They lose their freedom of religion.
Oh, this pendant
But
would look lovely
what
on
is being able to practice your freedom of religion openly if you're all just dead?
Somebody help!
Another
fighting! You stepped on us! I cannot rescue!
Watch it there, brother.
I'm on your side! Hey, careful! Someone do something!
I die for my people.
Took them a while to kill him.
Everyone, stay back. The Marquardt City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
You're inside the city. Getting while he's sleeping. Ooh, poisonous meat.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
What happened?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Oh, what happened? Taking pockets now.
Shiny. I like those quality cube mattes. Such a subtle change, but makes a big difference overall. No. The Thalmor have existed for thousands of years at this point, even prior to the Empire. This group in Skyrim is a resurgence of the ancient Thalmor. And it was basically a small, like, if you go into ESO, even in ESO, which takes place thousands of years before the events of Skyrim, the Thalmor existed, and they've always existed within Somerset Isle. But after the Civil War, the Thalmor gained a lot of Civil War, meaning the war between the provinces that takes place in ESO. The Thalmor started taking more influence and eventually gained enough power to have the majority of support from the Somerset Isle. And that's when they started pushing against the Empire. But yeah, the Thalmor have existed for a long time.
Don't sound like much fun. Start keeping a knife at my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Yeah, something like that. Because they had to pull back to their homeland to fight in Cyrodiil.
Use your
And so they left the Altmer to deal with their own problems.
Once was a woman as fair as an evening.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair reason. But, I mean, there's, like you said, they were a fringe group, and that's kind of what I was getting. That's what I was getting to, trying to explain. But they gained a lot more political support after that. It wasn't the Civil War; it was the Oblivion Crisis. I couldn't remember exactly. Something like that. Which they're still a political fringe group, it's just they gained a lot of support after that, for obvious reasons. But that doesn't make them any good. The Altmer the Thalmor. The Altmer, especially the Thalmor, are the most racist in the game. In the lore, period. More racist than the Lords, for sure.
Told him to just hand over the gold, but did he listen? Oh no. They always have to fight back.
I mean, the Oblivion Crisis was unfortunate for everybody. It's not always... That's kind of what I was getting to, though. It's not as simple as just... When you have such a large empire like that, and you have something come along like the Oblivion Crisis, your priorities kind of have to shift.
Gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting
And
disarmed.
it's a hard decision, obviously. It's not... You have to think, the Empire doesn't want to give up territory. So for them to pull out of provinces like that is a big deal. I mean, you're not... It's not ideal.
What was he thinking?
To leave.
Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my boot.
But, you have to take care of your own first. It's just how it is. It's not always black and white. I love the lore of this game, and I really hope Bethesda doesn't fuck up Elder Scrolls 6. I'm gonna be bummed if they do. I have faith that they will do well, at least, though. But the thing is they have to compete with 16 years of Skyrim modding, not just modern gaming in general. If it's not at least better than what is capable on PC, then it's going to be a wash. This is just PlayStation. 300 mods. It's
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Lying little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one rusty septum from me.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's like when you have say like something like the USSR, they gain influence because what would be your dream location for the? Oh, I mean, it's supposed to be, from what I understand, it's pretty well established that it's going to be in Hammerfell. Maybe Hammerfell and High Rock. But I'm hoping it does at least include High Rock. I would prefer High Rock in general because I like the Bretons. I like their lore. I really wish they would go back into the past a little bit and kind of just the expected storyline is to continue the events from Skyrim into kind of what goes on with the Outmarry Dominion. But I don't really care to see that. I'd rather go into some of the more distant pasts, like somewhere in between ESO and Oblivion, like even maybe before Morrowind. I mean, I would really love to see other continents, because there's a lot of other creatures in the world too that we haven't seen in the other games, because we're always on Tamriel. Like Bethesda did Starfield, which had all these different planets and whatnot, and they overdid it, and it ended up not being great. But I don't even mind having loading screens. Like, they don't have to do a completely seamless world. But it would be really cool if they could do something.
No rough stuff, just take it and go.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I'm just kind of... these are just the rumors, if you will. I would absolutely love Valenwood. The forests are my favorite places to be. I love walking through Falkreath Forest. That's where I spend most of my time these days. Back when I was first playing Oblivion as a teenager, I always played as a Bosmer. That was my go-to race. So I would love to see Valenwood.
But they got that secret.
And the Bosmer lore is pretty cool.
Wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Even all would be nice. Elsewhere would be cool. It would be incredible if we could do at least all of Tamriel in a game.
2 3s.
Even better if we could do all of Nirn in a game and have kind of like how Starfield had the spaceships going to different planets. As I was saying, if we could do some kind of naval thing where you can go to the different continents as well, and also have all the provinces Tamriel, and just not quite go as big as Starfield was, because that got kind of lame and I don't really like the procedurally generated stuff. But if they could handcraft everything and do it like that, that'd be incredible.
She was lying. Said she'd wait for me. They never wait.
But this is Bethesda we're talking about, and that's not going to happen. I do remember seeing, back when they first announced it in 2018, I saw an interview, and they were talking about some of the technology they were trying to use for it. Basically, like using real photos of landscapes and stuff to create their world. So, a lot of people think they should leave the creation engine behind. I don't agree. There's a lot of issues with creation engine, obviously. It lags behind some of these newer games in certain areas, but one thing the creation engine does that people just don't think about, that all of these other games, these modern RPGs lack, is just the ability to spawn dynamically items and NPCs and all that kind of stuff. Even like something like Tainted Grail. I loved Tainted Grail, but it really lacked in how it dealt with NPCs and how it dealt with loot and stuff. So right when humans arrive on Tamriel. Oh yeah. Yeah, then you'd get into stuff like you'd really start seeing the ancient Aldmer and how they enslaved the humans, and that would be actually a cool plot. Say, okay, so like it starts out and you have the classic Bethesda Elder Scrolls starting where you make your character and you're maybe on you've been captured by the Aldmer and you're being transported to one of their major cities or something as a potential sacrifice, because what they would do is they would enslave the humans that moved to Tamriel, and they would sacrifice them to the Daedra because they worshipped the Daedra back then. So yeah, that would be a really cool plotline, actually. I would love to go back to in Oblivion. I loved exploring the Aldmeri ruins and stuff. So it'd be really cool to see some of that stuff in a fresh state. But anyway, back to the creation engine. If you play a game like something like Tainted Grail or even something like Baldur's Gate, both amazing games, but the things that they lacked were things like in Tainted Grail, enemy NPCs were static. They always spawned in the same spot. They always had the same poses and animations, and they had very tight leashes on them where you couldn't even they can't follow you across the map in any meaningful distance before they just automatically leash back to where they spawned from. So there's no kind of dynamic combat. There's no dynamic encounter systems. It's all just the same old, same old. You do the same thing over and over again. The NPCs don't level at all with you in any way. They're always the same static level based on area. If you loot a chest, that chest will be empty the entire playthrough. So these are things that Creation Engine does that these other games just have not been able to replicate. As good of games as they are, what brings us back to Skyrim that people just don't think about it's not the lore. The lore is great. It's not the storyline of the game, because the storyline is honestly not that great, the storytelling in this game. But what brings us back is the fact that we can jump in at any moment, and there's so much dynamic encounters, so many dynamic encounters, and so much dynamic loot, and anything can happen, and it's all, you can jump in and you're always going to have a different experience than you did last time. So it's always fresh in some type of way, especially when you start modding. That's what brings us back. It never gets old, it never gets boring, because it's never quite the same. This is where I need to be, isn't it? Nope, not quite. I'm not gonna die.
Looky here, looks like we're ourselves a hero.
Spriggan almost killed me. Yeah, the first person brings an immersion level that Baldur's Gate didn't have. But Baldur's Gate was a great game. I loved it. I played through it 2 times, I think, or 1.5 times, really. But the issue I ended up having was it was just repetitive. The experience is exactly the same. People say that you have a different experience each time, but I don't agree. I'm the type of person where I have a certain play style and I like to play that way. I wasn't interested in doing like a dirge run or anything because I don't like to play evil. I like to play the good guy. And with something like Skyrim, I can have dynamic encounters and a different experience every time I jump into the game, even in a single playthrough. But in Baldur's Gate, because the way I play, it's basically going to be the same experience every time. And it was really a bummer. I don't like games where when you finish the game, like the main quest line and everything, that you're pretty much just done with the game, and all the effort you put into actually making your build and acquiring all your equipment and everything doesn't matter, because then you have to just start a new game if you want to continue playing. Whereas something like Skyrim, you can acquire all your gear, get all your skills, and once you finish the main game, there's so much dynamic stuff going on and so many ways to, and especially with modding, I add in more, what's it called? Radiant questing. But people don't like radiant questing. I don't understand why. It gives so much substance to the game, and so much extra content that gives you a reason to explore the land even more. And because of the way Creation Engine works and everything resets over time, it gives you a never-ending amount of content to play through. And that's just something games like Baldur's Gate don't have. It's something Tainted Grail didn't have. I was calling, while I was doing my first playthrough through Tainted Grail, I was calling that the next Skyrim. And then I got to the end of it and I was like, well, damn. Because it just ends. And then you can go into New Game Plus mode, but because of the way the progression system and the skill system works, you're overpowered when the build I made was just unkillable, so it just wasn't fun anymore. These are games that I'll go back and play at some point just to have another playthrough, but it's not. I'll always come back to Skyrim for those reasons.
These Forsworn don't even have the decency to dress right.
That's an interesting statement.
There's a cave here. Think we should check it out?
Oh, this is where Madden comes. Haven't been here in a long time.
No!
You're looking a little...
Gods! Damn you!
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
That's the best you can do!
This ends.
Do your worst.
That's it? That's all you got?
Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Stupid business, stupid honey.
Not gonna lie, I'm not really interested in Argonian lore.
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city of Remastered.
Although the one thing I do really respect the Argonians for is that in Black Marsh they're the only ones to be able to push out the Daedra during the Oblivion Crisis, going into their gates and terrifying the Daedra to the point where they ended up retreating from Black Marsh. So, if there's one thing I'll give the Argonians, they're some tough bastards.
Now that's power. But they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
But my reasoning for not really caring about the Argonian lore is because a lot of their ancient customs were just based off of Sithis. They were.
Go to college,
I would
Darcy.
compare them
Use
to
your
like
smarts, he said.
ancient Aztec
I'm supposed to figure out which
type of
college
deal.
I'm in.
Just evil. Or maybe evil isn't necessarily the word to use because they were just doing what they believed in, but generally still not great. believing it's okay to just murder people because it's your religion is not great. It's a lot of fire. Look how shiny that damn wine is.
Just need one good haul. I'm gonna start keeping a knife in my boot, tired of getting disarmed.
Like food. Yeah. I say Aztec because the Aztecs were really known for, like, one of the big things the Aztecs did was they sacrificed in their main city. What was it? It starts with a T, I think. I can't remember exactly what the name of it was, but in their main city, their capital, they had their sun, moon god, and they would take people and sacrifice to them, and they would surround the temples with the skulls of everybody who was sacrificed. So one could argue that it's their culture, and so they
always have to fight back.
Sacrificing people because that's just what they believe in, but you know, still probably not great. I definitely get the interest in it, though.
Retire someday.
But the Argonians in particular, their whole culture was based off of the following and worship of Sithis. Which is why they have the whole thing where if they were born during, I think it's the under the sign of the shadow. Is it the shadow? Then they're immediately taken away from Moon God. Sounds more like Khajiit.
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city of Dreamland.
No. Sithis is the deity of the Dark Brotherhood. That's what I was getting into. When an Argonian is born under the sign of the Shadow,
No rough stuff, just
then they're immediately taken from their family
like fun,
and given to the Dark Brotherhood to become assassins, or Sithis. That's who Sithis is. So Sithis isn't like a Daedra or anything. Sithis is the deity of the Dark Brotherhood. It's the manifestation of darkness on earth. The Dunmer were worshippers of. They were much like their Aldmeri ancestry. They worshipped Daedra, notably the Lethe.
Just need one good haul.
By the way, feel free to join my Discord, and we can always have chats like this. I love the lore of this game. If you enjoy the lore and you just enjoy discussing these things as well, then Plenty of chatter can happen in there as well. Happy to have you.
This is yours, eh? You don't have a chance, you belly like an You ready to die today, huh? Can't wait to count out your coin. Lucky hit. I'm sure I'll curse you.
Need something?
No! Get out of our guide. I'm gonna put you down!
You think you stand a chance?
You won't get the best of me! Like a gunbird.
It's this guy, right?
I cannot best you!
Let's see what she said. Oh, okay. There was a time when I spent hours looking at Elder Scrolls lore, trying to learn as much as I could, but it's been quite a while since then, so I'd have to refresh.
Go to college, Dar said. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Interesting. If you have a link that could go through some of that older lore like that, send it to me in my Discord.
What was I thinking?
I don't know a whole lot about it back then, I guess. Because now we're getting into more of the creation of
There's
the
a cave
universe.
here. Think we should check it out?
There's this cave we was talking about.
Make me some skooma.
I don't know this place. Maybe this is one that's added by a dungeon mod. friendly?
Mind your step. I think I
he
spied
has
a patch of ice on the floor.
No vanilla voice scripts.
Gotta start keeping a knife in my boot. Time to get Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold. Picking pockets now, that's the real art. No rough stuff, just take it and go. Huh. Don't sound like much fun, though.
That's interesting. Okay.
Kill him.
So the only hissed trees left
Hurt him
are
while he's sleeping.
black.
Ooh, poisonous meat. See how he likes that.
So we could. Okay, so I can see why you're interested in the Argonians. That makes sense. Because you could say that the Argonians are more in tune with the origins and the core spirituality of
Should have known
existence
she was lying. Said she'd wait
in
for me.
relation
They
to
never wait.
Elder Scrolls universe. Which would mean that they're technically more, point being that is that sickness was benevolent.
Told him to just hand over the gold, but did you listen? No.
Which would make sense because they were enslaving the Argonians. I get you. That makes sense. Huh. Well, you seem to know quite a bit about the lore. And I've looked into a lot of it, but I don't know everything. So definitely join my Discord. 100%. Which you can find. I'm pretty sure I have it posted in my actual YouTube page. I'm always interested in learning more about the lore.
Never enough gold. Just need one good haul.
It's probably one of the most well put together lore histories I've ever seen in a game.
Go to college, Darcy. Use your smarts, he said. Ha! I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Really, it was that easy.
Wizards. Now that's power. But they got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed as well. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Have a great night. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a minute.
I do another span in that stinking jail. I'll die then give myself up.
Oh, is this the place where they were experimenting on the spiders to make milk?
2 3s. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my boot. That's the real art. No rough stuff, just take it and go. That sounds like much fun.
Yeah. Okay, I remember this place.
I've had enough of you!
Get him.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Come on, huh?
Hey, that's exciting.